little time because I'm in line at Jewels trying to get this candy for this job, man. It's like they ain't gonna walk the shit out of me Tuesday and Wednesday. But anyway, man, I was listening to Little Scrappy, man, on Street Stars, and he was talking about, Diddy and why he may have got all that baby oil. And he said something really interesting. Like I said, I can't really comment too much on the big homie like that because he really helped Chi-Town moving, man, for real. If it wasn't for Diddy, I don't think Chicago would be in the position that they in right now. Seriously. Um, but he was saying that, talking about some AirPods, he was saying that the baby oil has something in it where if you slip it in somebody's drink, I guess it make them lose like thought, they train of thought or something. And I ain't never heard nothing like that, but he said that's probably why, he had a lot of bottles of baby oil. I mean, that could be, something they probably looking at, because, how you doing? No, I don't. 440. So when the prosecutors really try to make a case against him, they're going to try to use everything they can. I understand that. So that's some interesting stuff that Lil Scrappy just said, on Street Stars. It's like, I'm not going to do a podcast on it. I'm going to wait till they go to trial. And then, they come out with the other findings and they get the testimonies from the victims and all that. That's why they probably got this new, how you too? That's why they probably got this new allegation with these 100 people that's about to be represented by this attorney. I listened to his comments and what he was saying, and he trying to do the same thing. He trying to get a lot of, if he can, information, so they can use that, man, like I was saying, like this a lot of hearsay stuff too. It can be put into that context. I ain't no lawyer, but I'm a smart dude because I went through my little thing in Chi-Town, man. It's like when they try to get you, man, they gonna try to stick something on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and Diddy got real attorneys and shit. So it's gonna be hard for them to really try to try to really you know it's gonna be really hard for them to try to prosecute him. So I want to hear what everybody got to say. What else they come out with. You know, before I say anything else. So it may be a year before I do a podcast. I mean, depending on how long it's gonna take for them to go to trial. And I understand that because I was waiting the same way. I was waiting for my little cases and shit that I had over here. I didn't have no defense. I mean, I did. I paid for. Yeah, I had John Elias, my first case, and then I had what's my homegirl name? Damn, how can I forget her damn name? I'm forgetting shit too. Shit, I'll be forgetting. I'll be working. Um, I forget my attorney name, man. But she for my second case, she was telling me like, yeah, we just gonna go to the hearing, and not the hearing, but we're gonna go to the yeah, it was the hearing. That's what it was. There wasn't no trial, nothing like that. She said we're gonna go and we're gonna Linda Wyatt. That was her name, Linda Wyatt. That was my homie right there. But she said we're gonna go and we're gonna listen to what they got to say and see if anybody shows up. And I didn't show up the first time I went. So she was like, we're gonna make another appearance and see if they don't come this time. She said they're gonna throw it out. But she said if they do come, then we got a trial on our hands, so we might have to go to trial and all that type of stuff. So what Diddy going through right now is people alleging stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? They making allegations and now they filing suits. That's separate from the indictment, for him being, indicted, for them like, really using a warrant to come into his crib to get findings and stuff because I guess they've been tracking him and stuff and you know what I'm saying and they've been monitoring what he been doing, his movement and stuff. So and the people that they got other people probably that they should have brought into custody too. That's what I'm saying. He just can't be the only one. If they've been monitoring him, I don't see what the real intent was to really go into his crib like that. You know what I'm saying? And and then arrest him not at his crib, but at a place of business where he was recognizing. You know, he's about to chill, and you know they come. You know, like that's some wild shit. But anyway, uh, they're just trying to make another case. They're just trying to get another headline that's going. The media need attention. You understand me? It's like they need something big. Like R. Kelly was not as big as they thought it was gonna be. That was like a speedy trial. That shit was so fast and quick. You know, you can blink your eye. But with this one, they trying to stretch it out. And like I was saying, like, no, this is my theory. You know, they trying to New York. You know, I got love for New York. I do. Like I said, you know, they showed my brethren, my cousin, them. They showed them a lot of love, man, and helped really get Chicago into another a sense as far as this music business, right? Because as you know, man, we dealing with a motherfucker here in Chicago, man. I can't explain it, Joe. This Chicago is a monster. Like they don't support us on anything, man. Especially if you're a musician, they don't support it. I'm down at the Art Institute and I'm seeing it live. Only thing they right now. This was for the change the how could I put it, man? The entertainment here. That's what they doing. They trying to change that shit and turn it into, you know, they trying to go back to the Harry Who days, the 1960s and shit when it was racially biased, you know. And I studied that exhibit and I had a mentor next to me and she passed out right after that exhibit. She was telling me some real shit, you know, about when they doing the civil rights and they was starting to bomb people's cribs and shit. And she said they hit her, they hit her people, they sent them down to Arkansas, Alabama, or Arkansas, one of them, to get away from the scene up here, man. You know, and they was really like, they was mobbing, you know what I'm saying? Like black people in the city of Chicago. And it was just under Mayor Daley's machine, you know, his regime, the first Mayor Daley, right? So, you know, it's like, I say it ain't been right. But like I said, Diddy, he did help change the culture for us, man. You know, because he influenced a lot, because he got love for Chicago. No telling if he really affiliated and tied into some other shit, which I'm pretty sure he is. I don't get it misconstrued now. I'm pretty sure he is, man. He in that life, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at it like this. This nigga's a boss. He's a motherfucking boss, man. He a general, Joe. Like, he like John Gotti in New York. This nigga is the king of New York. When I was listening to Kanye on the Drink Champs, I ain't finna watch. I'm finna finish watch the episode. This nigga is the king of fucking New York. On some mob shit or whatever you wanna call it. That's why a lot of shit has gotten excused for, you know, when, you know, and shit has happened. Because this nigga he is one of them boys, man. His daddy was tied into it. You know, it's just a little bit that we learning from the street. You know what I'm saying? That's saying stuff that we never know about Diddy like that in his background. You never know motherfuckers really into what they're involved in and who they surrounded by. Same thing like me. Like I'm tied into it too, because my people so deep and affiliated here in Chi-Town, you never know. You know, who's who. And, you know, that's why I'm saying it's the Harry Who era. Like, and this is some, you know, it's prevalent in this time right now, you know, because now it's social media and kicked everything off and took it to a whole nother extreme. But when Lil Scrappy said that, that's some more shit that, you know, like I said, this is some more finding. And I mean, he should be quiet though. You know, he shouldn't be speaking like that out of turn. But you know, that's helping incarcerate a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even if he got issues with him, still, man, don't say nothing about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a science of secret. You keep your mouth shut about that. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga, he a boss, man. Like don't be speaking up on that, like saying shit to really incriminate the nigga. Like I wouldn't say shit. You know, I'm on here on that program, but come on, man, I won't be speaking on shit because you don't know. Well, I mean, but that's what he's saying though about this baby oil. He's saying that that's what it's probably really used for because he knows some shit that I never heard of shit like that. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, if you get into that lifestyle, man, and you start doing stuff out the norm, and I done heard my uncle. he was a real G. Like he was a real motherfucking GD, like enforcer. Like well, he was a coordinator at that time. But he was telling us some shit like Lawrence, whenever y'all go out, man, you know, cause this he the big homie, and I asked Lawrence, whenever y'all go out or something, he looking out for us, telling us some shit like, man, don't be, y'all go to a bar, y'all kicking with motherfuckers, don't ever leave your drink. You know, if you socially kicking it with somebody, right? That people you fuck with, right? He used to always tell us like that. And this my uncle Ronald, man, he's the big homie, you know, down there in Wentworth, Murder Town. And he was like, Lawrence, he used to always, they used to always, him, my uncle Teddy and them and shit, they used to always tell us some real shit, like, you know, that we needed to know. Fucking with people out here, cause motherfuckers, they'll fuck you up out here, Jack. And he was like, man, don't ever leave your drink nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If you left that motherfucker, that's how you talk to us, some real shit. If you left that motherfucker, you leave that motherfucker, go get another one. Don't go fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, like, you know, passing the blunts and shit. You gotta be careful and shit. Who you smoking with and shit. Cause motherfuckers will lace your shit, fuck around and give you some primos and shit. Like, you know, he kept us on point. Kept us on point and shit, man. You know, every time we had to, you know, go holler at him about some shit, you know, he kept us on our square. But anyway, I'm at the crib, man. I'm about to go up here, kick with my baby. I just had to say something, man, real quick about what I'm finna finish watching this interview. But what little Scrappy had to say, and then his lawyer came on the Street Stars, and he was talking about how Diddy could get off, maybe, you know, but he was talking about how the prosecutor and the defense could do something other than like a trial, and that's what's starting to happen now because I heard Diddy he just said fuck the plea deal. He said he's not doing no plea deal. So he said it can go on. If you say it can stretch out like that, and they can go back and forth until both sides come up with something. Because like I said, like they really don't want to take this shit to no trial, right? They really don't want to do that because this nigga got some real fucking attorneys, man. They keep forgetting that this motherfucker is richer than O.J. Simpson. I don't think the nigga's gonna get locked up at all. I don't. You know, because I don't think they really got nothing on him. Because I mean, a lot of stuff he wasn't doing was illegal. That's why he like, I want to see what y'all got. Let's go. Bring the shit to court. Let's see what y'all got. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. Let's see what y'all found. You know. And I did the same thing. I mean, I had no other choice. You know, because shit, I'm in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And they don't give us no fucking money to defend ourselves at all. You know, but I stood. Oh shit! Look at the people. They fucking with people. I stood up for my shit. That's why I'm rolling my video now. I knew it was gonna be some bullshit. But something fucking release shit. But anyway, cause I done had enough, man. All I do is go to work, come home, do my productions, kick with my little kids and wifey and shit. I'm just trying to do some constructive stuff to help, you know, if I can, set the situation here, man. Cause it's not good. But anyway, I'm gonna get up off this live, man. I just had to comment on that real quick, man, because I done heard something that I ain't never heard before about some damn baby oil. Baby oil. Cap One was saying that shit in this damn song, man. I never heard nothing like that before, but hey, people do some wicked stuff out here. And like I said, I can't speak on that. Throw no salt on my man like that, man, because that's the big homie to me. You know, I get a lot of respect for him. You know, he helped our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and Kanye got a lot of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, none of the real people ain't saying anything. If they have questioned them about him because they kicking with him, right? You know, and Kanye is a big advocate. I'm listening to the drink chat. He was talking about him and Diddy talking about getting a bank. See, when you trying to do some real shit, like same thing like how Bill Cosby was trying to buy NBC, that's when the shit hit the fan. Because we already know the wealthiest 1%, the Rockefellers and stuff, they control the wealth in this country. And when I heard Kanye say that shit, he was like, man, me and D talking about buying a bank. You know what I'm saying? And all that was 4 months ago. Now we saying she hit the fan. Anyway, I'm finna get up out of here. I'm gonna holler with y'all. Make sure I like, share, comment, subscribe on the next video. And go subscribe to LCDAONE TV for the podcast. Later.